Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we have to start this video with a little bit of a flashback. About a month ago, I uploaded an I'm Tired of These Females Lying episode where we were taking a look at quite the physical specimen. She was figuratively and also quite literally the biggest liar we have ever looked at in this series. So before we go any further, let me just refresh your memory real quick, and then we can continue. I'm tired of these females lying. Episode number 16. Let me just read you this title. Woman made up rape and sexual assault claims against 15 different men and sent an innocent man to jail for 7 years. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what does this fine woman look like? What is it about her that all these 15 different guys just can't seem to keep their hands off of her? Well, I'm gonna put some photographs of this wonderful lady on the screen, and you're free to make your own judgments. But this right here is the behemoth, and as you can see, quite a fine creature. And I mean, honestly, after seeing the pictures, I understand why all these dudes wanted to rape her. I mean, just look at her, you know, definitely something special there. Not something you see every day, you know what I'm saying? But now that you've seen this beast and, you know, you kind of see what she's working with, it's time to look at the details, alright? Let's explore this a little further. Let's see exactly how something like this can even happen. So now, apparently, what's going on here is this bitch is just so hot and irresistible that random strangers just see her in public and they have to grab her. They just can't contain themselves. And then, hold on, we're not done. It doesn't stop there. If that wasn't enough, that same stranger then has to call up the homies, alright? He has to bring the squad in and invite them to a nice gang rape of this wildebeest. Like, what? Alright, so now that everyone is reacquainted with this land whale, I would like to give you guys an update on the situation. Because it seems for once, we actually got some fucking justice, man. For once, these females are not living on recruit difficulty. For once, they're living on veteran, although I'm not sure we could really consider fucking Godzilla over here to be much of a female. She kind of needs her own separate category, but hey, I mean, it is 2017, and apparently anyone can be female nowadays. It don't even matter. Like, even if you rocking the dick, you know, just got some meat hanging, got the salami stick poking out your zipper, you know, ooh, what's going on? You know, it don't even matter. Just tuck that shit back in and call yourself a girl, and apparently that's all it takes. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting carried away. Let's get back to the story here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what exactly happened. A woman who made a series of false rape claims and sexual assault allegations has been jailed for 10 years. Gemma Beale claims she had been seriously sexually assaulted by 6 men and raped by 9, all strangers, in 4 different incidents over 3 years. The 25-year-old was found guilty in July at Southwark Crown Court of 4 counts of perjury and 4 counts of perverting the course of justice. So it looks like she got a sentence of 10 years. I'm not quite sure how to feel about that one. I guess it's okay, right? I think at minimum for situations like this, the woman should get at least an equal amount of time as to what the male would have gotten had he been convicted. That seems like the fair thing to do. I'm sure all the feminists will agree because, you know, they are all about equality. So I guess 10 years is an acceptable amount of time, but that would be if this was a normal situation. We're not dealing with a normal situation. She didn't lie about one man. She lied about 15 fucking different people, man. 15! It's pretty obvious to me that this is no normal case, okay? It seems that she's just a terrible person and she don't give a fuck about anything. So I think because of that, she kind of deserves a lot worse than 10 years. She deserves worse than the typical punishment for something like this, because there's clearly something fucking wrong with her brain. I mean, I think what we should do is add up all of the sentences that all 15 men would have gotten, and we need to give her that sentence, which would probably be like over 100 years. So send her ass to jail for life, although I mean, it would be pretty expensive to feed that thing every day. I mean, but I don't really care. We'll take the L on that one, because it seems to me that if you were to let her out, let this creature back out into the streets, she'd probably try to pull this shit again, alright? So we can't be letting that happen. And then, hold on, we're not done. We cannot forget about the fact that in the original video, we find out that one of these men that she falsely accused actually went to jail for 7 years already, and then they're like, oh shit, my bad, bro, you're innocent, here, you're out, you're free, alright, it's all good now, bro, right, here you go. Like, I don't think so, man, you already ruined the dude's life. So honestly, I don't really feel like she deserves very much sympathy at all. Actually, no sympathy, really. Like, there's nothing to defend her. I mean, maybe National Geographic or the Discovery Channel wants to step in, you know, they can try to save her or something. I mean, she is an endangered species after all, so they got to do their part. You know, they could study her, get that scientific research going, bring in some bio majors, you know, everyone can take a look, and at the end of the day, at least we got some sort of justice, man. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Is that what they said when they landed on the moon or whatever? Well, actually, the moon landing's fake, but anyways, that's for another video. I think we can wrap it up here. I'm just happy to finally be seeing some justice, man. We men have suffered enough. It's time for us to get some equality around here, so anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out. Okay, actually, psych, I lied. We're not done yet. I just want to show you one final thing. The same website where I got this article from about her sentencing actually published another article about this story the very next day, and I just really had to share it with you guys. I'm just going to show you the title because it is all that needs to be shown for this story. So they published another article that says Gemma Beale lied about being raped but was sentenced by a flawed system by Zoe Williams. So just let this soak in for a second of what she's implying here, okay? We have Gemma Beale, this 672-pound behemoth who lied about 15 different men raping her when none of them did it, right? 15 fucking men whose lives she tried to ruin. But apparently the system is flawed because we charged her with doing something wrong. Now we got a flawed system, apparently. Just let that soak into your mind for a second. And if you read further into the article, she starts talking about this woman's mental health and how maybe she's a little unstable and maybe we don't need to be sending her to prison. So I just want you to let that soak into your mind for a second. Oh, and by the way, in case you were wondering what Miss Zoe Williams looks like, the author of this article, well, I'll just put a picture of her up on the screen right now, and I think it says enough. She looks just about how you'd expect. So anyways, now I am done with the video. Thank you guys for watching. I cannot believe what the fuck I am seeing, man. Peace out.